Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's me, Spencer here, and today I have the beginning of something really awesome. This is the first episode in RebelLUG's newest collaboration series, Order 66, chronicling all the major Order 66 scenes from Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, and even beyond over the next 12 weeks every Sunday. If you missed out about this, make sure that you're subscribed to the RebelLUG YouTube channel, where you can find out more about it and find everyone who's participating and get all the dates. And make sure that you're subscribed to everyone that's in the collaboration so that you know when the videos come out every Sunday over the next 12 weeks again. And then also make sure you're subscribed to everyone else in RebelLUG because they're all posting really awesome content. And yeah, there's definitely a lot more to come, especially get subscribed to that RebelLUG YouTube channel because there's definitely a lot coming out of that. But I'm sure you're excited to see everything that's going on with this MOC, the first episode in RebelLUG's Order 66 series. So without further ado, let's get into all the details. I built Palpatine's office, which is essentially, in my eyes, the first scene in Order 66, where the Jedi come to try and arrest Lord Sidious, or Palpatine at the time, and they have this big, super long duel, especially between Mace Windu and Palpatine, and Anakin comes to cut them off, which is essentially like the breaking point where everything turns from mostly all good to all the Jedi, of course, you know, getting slaughtered throughout the galaxy, which is going to be the following episodes of this series. So again, you don't want to miss that. I built the final room. The scene sort of takes place in 3 different rooms as it follows their super long duel. And I built this final one where Mace Windu, spoiler, is eventually killed, and Anakin joins Lord Sidious, who's right there, of course. This is about when the battle's over. As you can see, the window's broken and everything, and of course they're in that final room. Speaking of the room, this was definitely a very interesting build. It's a super elegant, really royal-looking room that has a lot of very interesting elements to it that were difficult to capture, especially in Lego. Something made of all different shapes of square and angled blocks, and a lot of the things in here were all rounded, and it was definitely just a very interesting challenge, and that's why I took this part of the collab up, was because I thought it'd just be a really fun challenge. It actually turned out to be a massive headache at sometimes, which I think I should have some vlogs or something about that, kind of explaining why that was such a big issue and essentially how I got around it. But I'm pretty happy with the final result and all the accuracy and all the little details that came out of it. Even though this isn't a very big MOC, it was definitely a big challenge and really interesting to do. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I'm excited to see what you guys have to say about it. Definitely maybe leave some of your favorite details down in the comments. But speaking of those details, I think we can start by just kind of going over all of them, you know, individually and showing them all in their full detail and stuff. And yeah, for those who are interested, you can get a full image of the MOC. So starting over here where all the action's happening, we see Sidious firing lightning at Mace Windu, and I kind of put his like lightsaber through the blade, or through like the ends of the little lightning bolts, which I think gives it just an interesting colliding effect, and then also like holds him down so that he can't like fall over. And then Anakin here just watching over them, obviously making a really big decision that will of course affect the rest of the whole Star Wars series. This window, which of course used to be all glass, is now there's just little bits and shards everywhere, all around it, because it was just now recently broken. This would be where one of Palpatine's main meeting spots is. I think his main office would be through those doors right there, where the battle originally starts. But this is a scene seen many times throughout the Clone Wars. Just this interesting looking table, his chair, which has a little control panel on the side and fits him pretty well. And then these 4 chairs, which are kind of in just like a cool curved angle looking thing right in front of the table. There's not too much on the walls actually, which is kind of a problem I was running into. They just looked sort of plain, but there are these little just design elements that I don't really know what they're for, and these lights that are on the walls in various locations. You'll see those repeated a few times. Over on this side there's just an extra like couch and table. Nothing too special here. And then these 2 gold statues, which obviously stand out for something. I just made those out of gold minifigs to just, you know, get the right look, because they are like statues of people in the real thing. Obviously, one of the more interesting design parts about this, at least the floor, is these angled staircases over here and over here. I think that these turned out really cool. They're kind of just wedges, like laid down on top of the brick on top of this snot brick to make it look as clean as possible. And I think it blends in really well with the edge of this second level, I guess, that the stairs go up to. Right here, there's this center hologram display. Of course, it's not displaying a hologram right now, and it kind of just looks like a light. But seen in the show, this does like display, you know, a hologram if need be, which I think also blends in really well with the curves and stuff. I think that went pretty cool, and it also uses those same wedges that are in the stairs, actually. If we make our way over to this door over here, which I actually showed earlier, it's not a functional door, it's just kind of in the wall. I think it would be too much of a structural nightmare to try and make that a functional door, especially because it doesn't go anywhere. Actually, I've got another door that doesn't go anywhere in this MOC, but that does actually function. But yeah, we'll get to that. That's got these cool little designs on the sides, and then I liked the middle. I tried to achieve the interesting little pattern that is put on the door in the real Star Wars movie with just a sticker and some slopes, and I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, so now I flipped the MOC around so we can get a look at this like little entrance hallway that leads into this whole big room. I think it's more like a waiting area or something. There's those two double doors, which have a really interesting technique for that circle in the middle that splits. I'm really happy with that. I got to use those new quarter circle tiles, which were pretty expensive, but I think they look really cool in that door. And then these couches that I made, I think I'll pull one of them out so we can get a better look. I've got this like interesting, cool technique to make those lamps, and then also there's like the rolls in the cushiony area of that couch in the back, which is made with rigid hoses, all cut to the exact right length. So they give it just different texture than like a flat wall or something in the back. That's pretty much that. It's got like a curved arc top to it, and yeah, it's again pretty dark in there, so you can't really see much, but that's that little room. Alright, so obviously this is pretty short MOC video for a small MOC, but I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to get hyped and subscribed to everybody else in the Order 66 series, because this is going to be really cool, and it's going to lead right in to Brickworld Chicago, where everything's going to get stepped up again. I'm really excited for how this series is going to turn out, and everyone in it is just so awesome, such great builders. So there's definitely going to be a lot of really awesome stuff coming out of this, and I'm again really excited, and I hope you are too. So make sure to check out the description where you can see the RebelLUG channel and RebelLUG.com, and make sure you're all just kept up to date there, and also subscribe to me for more interesting videos in the future, and leave a like on this video if you found it particularly interesting. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.